My name is Malcolm Shead and I head up the monitoring and evaluation team at ShelterBox. In essence, what we do is we go into a response after the team are finished and we look to see if we did what we said we were going to do. Last January I went to Haiti to do an evaluation of our response to Hurricane Matthew. Hurricane Matthew was a Category 4 hurricane that hit Haiti on the 4th of October in 2016. The scale of the devastation as a result of the hurricane was fairly widespread across the island, focused in the southern region of Lakai. Over the last 15 or so years, we've responded quite a lot to events in the Caribbean and in Central America. And we've really started to understand the way that these communities respond after a major disaster. And actually what we find is as soon as a storm passes over, the community will try and engage in their own recovery processes. And what this means is they'll salvage items and try and build some form of emergency shelter. But often in countries like Haiti, people just don't have access to the resources to build these shelters, and this lays them vulnerable to future storms and future weather systems that might come over. So what we try and do as an organisation is we try and identify those people that don't have the capacity for recovery, and we try and provide them with materials that help them to continue that recovery process. So this might be tarpaulins that they can use to combine with some of the items that they'll salvage from the area. It might also include some additional items like solar lamps that are really useful when they haven't got access to electricity, or it could be water filters or mosquito nets, which can be really important in areas that have been flooded. But vitally, we'll also look to provide a level of training, and this means that when they use the tarpaulins and when they use the items that they're salvaging from the local area, they're building themselves a safe and durable shelter. This afternoon we've got a team that are on their way up to Heathrow, and they're flying out to Panama this evening. The reason they're flying to Panama is because it's one of the major humanitarian hubs that we use. It's been chosen because it's got good accessibility to much of the Caribbean and much of Central America. As part of that team, we've got members of staff, one of them who's responded to earthquakes in Haiti and storms in this area and has a real body of experience working there. And really what they're going to be looking to do is, as the storm moves through, they'll be making contact with established partners that we've got and using links that we've established previously, and just trying to understand where some of the worst hit areas are and then look at the specific needs of these communities.